So here we are, doing a review of Bastille handcrafted whiskey, made in France.
Wait, don't whiskeys come from America?
You think everything comes from America? Christianity. That comes from America, right?
They come from countries that
Mormons
won in World War II. So France sort of sneaks by on that
Okay,
one.
well, on this one, France is, they got lucky.
You get Ireland, you get Canada, America. You're really getting sidetracked by that scratch.
Yeah.
Fuck you, AC.
There's a tiny little scratch. There's a tiny little scratch in Josh's. He's sitting there tracing the skull and crossbones on the glass. He's like, "This is
Why doesn't
nuts."
my glass have a scratch in it?
I actually don't know what that is.
I'm perplexed by this. That's not fair. You gave Josh a better glass than me.
So the whiskey is really sweet,
It does have hints of
retreating,
fear,
cowardice,
And dropped weapons.
drop weapons. There's some snobbery on the back end. I can feel it.
You can feel what on your back end?
Snobbery.
Oh. Well, you know, the French and the British, they've always gotten along pretty well. They've been good bedfellows.
Have they?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of like...
I'm not a history major.
Yeah.
And like, do you decapitate your bedfellows?
Well, by head, what are you talking about?
So, head was originally called French style. If you went to whorehouses in turn of century the U.S., it was rare that you could find a hooker that would give you French style.
Now it's called freedom style. Just so you know. What exactly... Where did you get this, and how much does it cost?
$33 at Bass Foremost. 33 to 36. I can't remember exactly.
33, somewhere between 33 and 36.
So it's a good deal.
It is a handcrafted whiskey, and I've never understood what handcrafted means.
I have some bottle of Early Times, which is $17. It is also handcrafted according to the bottle, which makes me think that the bottle may be a liar. I do have to say, it's a cool looking bottle. Like sitting in your bar,
Yeah.
it kind of looks nice as opposed to
I'd
Bushmills
pay $33
and
just for that
Jameson.
bottle. No, I'd pay $33 just for the bottle. I mean, the whiskey is kind of a plus because it's not bad.
So after I finish the bottle, I will pee in it to fill it up, and then I will sell it to you for $33 if that is acceptable to you. I mean, that's like a full day of coffee drinking to fill up that bottle of bourbon.
No, it has to be all in one shot. It has to be a single malt. It cannot be. There's no blended.
None of this blended. It's like
That's the handcrafted part.
Yeah.
I don't know what a cream whiskey is, but
But this is really frothy.
yeah.
What do you think it costs to import this to the U.S.? Like, how much do you think they lose? Because it says imported by France. So, I mean,
I don't know. It's funny because when you go to duty free and you buy scotches or you buy whatever, they're actually scotches are actually cheaper in the U.S. than they are in Scotland.
Wait. What?
Scotches are cheaper in the U.S. than they are in Scotland.
Why? Is it because of the euro?
No, it's just because how much people will pay for liquor in Europe.
So you're just saying Europeans are a bunch of drunks? And
highfalutin drunks.
Highfalutin, yeah.
American capitalism isn't working so well if the Europeans are willing to spend $60 on a bottle of Jack Daniels. I mean, like, they probably have a little bit too much money. But no, I mean, so, like, duty free is a great deal when you live in Europe, but duty free is fucking ripoff for Americans because we get our shit cheap.
I feel like I'm the most American out of this group.
Well, technically you are.
I don't know why you would say that.
Yeah, I'm not proud of that, I don't think.
Yeah.
Josh, I want you to know that until George Bush, in every election, the tallest candidate actually always won.
Yeah.
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 Damn it.
And then it happened again with Brock twice.
Yeah.
Well,
So Romney's tall too.
now you're just being
Romney's
scared.
like 7.5 feet tall.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
And it's like,
Can we look this up?
no,
Okay.
we cannot.
I'll just take your word for it then.
I will not elect anyone who fucked Paul Bunyan because he's an imaginary figure. We do not need to be having sex with him or his big blue ox.
And he probably
Blue
has
ox balls.
Yeah, and the blue ox has big blue balls. I got nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing on the backside of the bottle. No ingredients.
No ingredients.
No ingredients.
What is the proof on this one? How drunk will it get you?
All right, they
40%
really,
alcohol. It's 80%
So
proof.
they only went for fucking what is that? The silk screening onto two sides. They didn't do anything on the other sides of the bottle.
No, the other sides are clear. You can actually
Completely
use this
clear.
as a canvas. No, this is the French style. They put stuff on two sides, and then on the back and the other side, you can draw whatever crazy shit
That's
you
for
want.
the artists, right?
Yeah, it's for the artists. That's the French style. That's how all French whiskeys are.
Did he make that up?
What?
Because it sounded believable, but
I did actually.
yeah, but like I don't want to refute him and be a dumbass, but he's a liar, and I really feel like I should just go ahead and call him out.
No, go ahead. Check all your other French whiskeys and see if I'm right.
How many French whiskeys are there?
We're gonna go with almost 2. Let's just say an even 1.
All right then.
You can look at the cognac bottle, but
Yeah, see,
the cognac bottle doesn't work because
Those
it's
are round.
round. It doesn't even have sides.
whiskey is like from corn, right? That's kind of the base for whiskey.
No, not necessarily.
No, it's just a grain
whiskey's-
alcohol.
Yeah, it's a grain alcohol.
That is flavored in oak.
Scotches are barley.
Oh, actually, this is probably a good time to have sort of a whiskey history
Yeah, history.
course.
Yeah.
A little bit of a whiskey history course from Chris Canyon.
Fuck! I got to do it.
Whiskey,
Yeah.
a whiskey
Alright, so
course?
Scotches.
None of us know anything about whiskey. This is your
So
idea.
Scotches are made from barley. Irish whiskeys are made from whatever Ireland folk can scrape off their feet. Bourbons have to be made from at least 51% corn, and then the other 49% can be whatever they want. And rye whiskeys have to be made from 51% rye. Yeah, that's about it. Barley's really
Okay,
gross.
so-
Barley makes a really gross whiskey, so they have to smoke the shit out of it, which is why you get that peaty flavor. Corn's pretty good.
So why is Jameson so delicious?
The proof that they put it into the barrel at, it will control a big part of the flavor.
Oh.
So if they barrel it at a lower proof, it has a tendency to be a better flavor. Bourbon, whiskey, whatever. But the problem is that then you have to water it down after you've barreled it.
Wait, so you're saying the higher proof you need to do that at, or?
When you put it into a barrel, the lower proof, the tastier it's going to be. But you want the proof to be at a certain alcohol content.
So what do you just?
So
add
you
grain
just
alcohol
waddle.
to it?
What did you
Did you
say?
say waddle?
Water.
What?
Water! Water! Wasser! Tafel Wasser! You bet still Wasser!
We broke his brain.
So that's why Basil, that's one of the reasons why Basil Hayden's, Old Grandad are such tasty bourbons, is because they get barreled at 114 proof, whereas all the other Jim Beam swill shit crap gets barreled at 125.
And then they water it down to like 80 proof.
Yeah, everything's between 80 and 90 proof
Okay.
at the end of it.
Gotcha.
So, I don't know what Bastille did. I actually don't know if it's like a corn. I doubt it. It's probably a wheat.
Is this gluten free? I need to know if this is gluten free.
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
So,
How am I supposed to drink this at yoga?
the only GMO-free bourbons is Wild Turkey. So
Good.
if you're big on GMO-free, Wild Turkey is what you should drink.
Okay.
I don't own any Wild Turkey.
I'm gonna drink enough that I won't care.
They have a website, www.bastillewhiskey.com.
I am
gonna look it up.
shocked that is what their website is.
They have a website?
They have a website.
Huh.
So let's see what's on their information. Apparently, somehow there's a rating of 94 out of 100.
Of what?
I don't know. That's
From
what
Awesomes?
94 awesomes?
Who gave them 94 awesomes?
Probably themselves.
This was a whiskey you and I drank at Untitled. We had some of this and we had Angel's Envy. And I was looking for it ever since.
I don't
Yeah.
remember anything.
That's
that
because
we
you
drank at
puked
Untitled.
on your dick.
I puked in the cab, all over my dick.
What did I say? I didn't say you puked in your dick on a cab. I said you puked on your dick, which kind of implies.
Those are two completely different sentences.
Separate. And
That whiskey looks much darker on your website than what it looks like in person. Right.
Stalker also looks bigger.
Is this still recording?
Yeah. Oh, record forever.
Oh God.
We got 16 gigabytes to record, so we have to. So once we pass out,
we have to fill up 16 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Oh
How
God.
do you do that with voice?
Yeah, no shit.
So every time I do these reviews, I always put it in a rocks glass, and I always put one ice cube in. Not because all whiskeys should be drunk the same way, but it gives consistency to what I'm actually doing. And everyone likes to drink whiskeys different ways.
See, this is how you know it's a product of France, because if their contact address is in New York, so it's not based out of France.
What? Wait, is this not a French whiskey?
Imported.
All complete.
Does it imported mean it comes from another country?
No, it doesn't say imported. It says product.
It
No,
says
it
imported.
says explicitly
Did you
imported.
not read this?
Yeah. Maybe we should call him and ask.
Or it's just
Just drunk dial him.
Yeah, why don't you call
All
them
right.
and ask? It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon in France, right?
No.
If we just call France and ask for France, will they answer?
411. France, please.
France, please.
Where does it say aged whiskey? I don't see any aged. It doesn't say aged on
It's
there.
finished in a French Limousin oak cask, which implies that it was at least left in there for like 35 seconds. Somewhere between 35 seconds and 3 years.
Let me know that Josh just puked in his mouth a little and swallowed it.
Josh took too much in his mouth, like a little bit more than he could handle.
But like an adult,
his
he
gag-
swallowed it.
His gag reflex kicked in a little bit, but after years of training, he was able to overcome, and he just swallowed like
Overcome
a
is
champ.
the right word right there, buddy. So, is this just the worst whiskey review ever?
Yeah, it's actually probably in the top, let's say, 1.
Worst whiskey reviews ever.
But
How about some of that Blue Label that has...
Oh yeah, next week we'll review Blue Label.
well, we got to do our verdict. I love this whiskey. I think for the price, it's really affordable.
Mm-hmm.
For something interesting to put into your bar, you know, it shouldn't be the only thing in your bar because it's kind of a novelty.
Well, it would look lonely being the only thing in your bar.
It's kind of a novelty, so you should have your like bourbons or your scotches or whatever you drink. But like if you're starting to do a collection, this is one of the first things you should buy because it's different, it's interesting, it's a good price.
Okay.
Yeah, you just throw some... It's on the rocks. It was good. I could not drink this one.
No.
No.
I probably could drink this warm. I think it would take, I don't know. I think it would be pretty good warm. It's got good flavor to it. It's something a little bit different. We're going to
sitting
edit
down,
all of the things that I said that sounded
it's
stupid out, right?
Definitely not going to break.
We are going to edit everything you said out. You are correct.
Thank God. I feel really sorry for you because you're going to have to listen to all this and transcribe it for your blog.
No, I'm just going to write
Yeah, you are.
scratch.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to
Do
email
it.
this to you.
Do it. Don't hit delete. Don't hit delete.